Good morning. It is day 11 on our trek to Santiago via Portugués. Day 11 on Portugal going to Santiago. Stayed at this albergue last night. Wake up to chickens crowing and those little pigeons making noise, and we had a private room, 2 beds, which is cool. Shared bathroom. It wasn't too bad because almost all the other rooms were empty, so it really wasn't bad at all. I think this season there's not too many people on the trail, which makes it nice for us. Oh look, they closed the gate on us. But no, we can get out. Oh, and then there's other pilgrims. Check this out. Art. And then we have some pilgrims here in Portugal. Many of them just take the street.
I think these are just cities. I think these are just locals. Bom dia. How are you?
Bom dia. All right, I guess a lot of people walk on the road. That's what we'll be doing. These are pilgrims for Fatima.
For who?
Fatima. Buen Camino. These are the Fatima
Going
pilgrims.
to Fatima?
Buen dia.
Bom dia.
Fatima? Fatima? Very well. Then so that was a group going to Fatima. Obviously we passed Fatima maybe 2 days ago, but now we're seeing these big groups going to Fatima, and so that's another Catholic church, you know, the Virgin Mary, Our Lady of the Virgin Mary, I think is loosely translated. But anyway, you follow the yellow arrows, takes us to Santiago. Blue arrows will take you to Fatima. All right. But Fatima, I think, is more of a Portugal thing. So, all right. We'll catch you later. Sometimes vehicles make for a better gate than the actual gate itself. Huh. They must want to protect their hay. Now this house obviously has a lawnmower because we haven't seen one. So everything around here is being cut with weed whackers. Very expensive weed whackers, by the way. But this one you can kind of tell that they have one of the few lawnmowers in the country. Here's something interesting. You have the Virgin Mary over there. You have, I think that might be Jesus over there, but then you have Buddha and Buddha. So that's interesting.
Rising faster.
This thing is made out of bricks. What is it? A chimney? Or is it just...
Hey guys.
Or is it just something to look at? But it's all made out of bricks. Anyway, moving on. So today on day 11, Brett and I Brett and I discovered that the sun is really beating down on us. I mean, last night Lil found, while we were FaceTiming, Lil found a little dark mark under my eye, which I felt it feels like an abrasion, but apparently it's a sunburn that actually, you know, dried up my skin so much it's like beef jerky. And then this morning as we're walking, Brett feels something also on the right side of his head. Yeah, apparently he had kind of like the same thing, but I think he scratched it off.
Yeah, right above the ear.
So yeah, we're both getting hit pretty hard with the sun. We have the hats on, but there's only so much we can do. But I guess more sunscreen to help us out. All right, you know, the sun this time is on the right hand side of us. So our bodies, we usually get more tan on the left hand side, you know, because we drive our cars. So I wonder if that has a lot to do with it, because in the Camino I don't remember having anything like this.
The sun was behind us the entire day.
Yeah, that's true, and the Camino was different. But Camino, we're going westbound.
East to west, yeah.
And then now we're going northbound, so the sun majority of the day is on the east. But you know, we'll take care of it. Hopefully I'll have my face when I return home. All right, see you later. So here you've got this big rooster. There's ducks in there, other hens, other type of birds, and there is a peacock in here as well. Amazing. Okay, so Brett was looking for cock. We found cock, and now he's eating cock. So here in Portugal, a lot of bicyclists, a lot of motorcyclists. Bom dia.
Bom dia.
Bom dia. And I see a lot of scooters too, like this. This is Portugal. Okay, so this supermarket is one of our faves now. This one and Pingo Doce. They have hot foods. It was so funny. I wish I had recorded, because we weren't sure if they had hot foods. We saw the pastries. Everybody has pastries. This one had a small seating area, but I found chicken and rice. And then I thought for sure Brett saw it too, because he said, oh man, there's like hot sandwiches over there. And when he came back, he came back with a sandwich and a little Danish, and he looked at my chicken. He goes, oh man, where'd you get that?
That was a good one.
Yeah, so he went back. We got chicken and rice, freshly baked from the you know, from the deli. So yeah, the supermarket is kind of like a secret spot, but it's a good place to go to replenish yourself.
David was holding out. That's he found that stuff and said, I'm gonna keep this a secret.
Yeah. So yeah, supermarkets here in Portugal, it's a good place to stop instead of a cafe. All right, we're moving on. See you later.
You got the same. You got the same marks that I've got, yeah.
So April, you started April.
Yes, see.
Wow, nice. Very nice.
And you're going all the way down to Lisbon?
Yeah, I want to
Then
go
you fly
there.
out to Lisbon?
Yeah, I want to go there.
Yeah, very good. Okay, well.
Okay, and then you go back to Korea.
No, maybe I will go Africa.
Africa,
Yeah.
wow, nice.
It's just snorkeling.
Okay, very good.
No, what about the job? All this time travel, no work?
I have job.
Oh, okay. That's good they give you time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
take care.
Buen camino.
Buen camino. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Saint Fatima. We're going the opposite direction. So you can see there's Coimbra, where we came from, and Porto to the left. And that's where we're going. All right. So we're in the next town, Pinheiro da Bemposta. I don't know where that is, but that's here. Okay, so we're in Portugal, and I think this is Portugal's version of the rock store at our place. They have a DJ back there and everything. All kinds of different bikes. Yamaha, Suzuki, all these other ones I've never heard of. But pretty cool. Okay, this is the Camino, and seriously, they're gonna put the Camino in this tunnel. I mean, sure, it's not that long, but you know, what if you're caught up?
You're here for a few minutes.
What if you're caught up in this train?
Don't pan back this way.
This is not a safe Camino, but what are you gonna do? This is Portugal. Yeah, seriously, they have us walking alongside the railroad track. This can't be safe. I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know what I'm thinking following it. Well, a lot of pilgrims that we came across, they're kind of tired of it too. So they're avoiding the Camino just to take the highways. So stuff like this to avoid along the train tracks. Not too smart. But what are you gonna do? All right. Buen camino. Yeah. So now we're leaving the railroad track and getting onto regular road. But whoever made up this Camino, walking alongside like that, I'm sorry, but it's bullshit. Now here's a trail that's more consistent with the El Camino. Big farmland to the left, big field to the right with grapevines, city in the distance. This is more like El Camino. Wow, still on the Camino. This leg, it's a lot of friggin' climbing. A lot. I mean, just going up and up.
This is real historic.
And up. Well, the French has a French Pyrenees, but I guess a Portuguese, whoever put this Camino together, made sure that we're gonna go straight up these steep hills. What are they thinking? We came such a long way. Keep on moving. Okay, so finally reached the top, I think. The highest point for today. Thank God. And there's our little sign for the Camino right there. And we're going this way. Crazy how we went through that village with the steep hills, and now you have this modern commercial area. But it's okay, we're at the highest peak for today, and it's time to get our shoes off. My dogs are barking, they want to get out of the crate.
Let me take a peek around the corner.
All right.
Anything small? There's too much cigarette smoke in there.
Oh. All right, so we are at this restaurant, Bondi Cafe.
After 11 days.
And check this out. We did not have a cheeseburger our entire time here, 11 days, until today. So check this out. Finally got a cheeseburger, and it's got egg, fried egg here. Fresh French fries. Ice cold beer. Ice cold Coca-Cola. Of course, an olive on top because, well, Portugal is full of olives. So yummy, yummy. All right, we'll see Porto sometime tomorrow late. All right, we're gonna eat. Good morning. We're here at the Hotel de Lois on day number 12. We are so close to Porto that we have the marine layer over us. Believe it or not, it is about 10 o'clock in the morning. You know, we have a late start, but look how it's actually kind of cold, even though it's a late start. But we have that marine layer, so it would allow us to start a little bit later and have my long sleeves on. It's helping me a little bit, but anyway, I think we'll be in Porto today. So it seems, us being at day 12, it seems like it went by pretty quick. So I like it. All right, we'll catch you later. Okay, so here's our sign, and this is actually a big sign. It's our
You'd almost think it was down in Mexico.
Camino. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of Hispanics, not like Spain, but
Then they show you her ass. That's a good one right there, right?
all right, interesting enough. Following the Camino, have this old wall with the, looks like a grapevine. Oh, there's grapes up there. Nice. And then you have this plot of land and some walls, structures. So a lot of this area, they build their buildings, they build their homes, and then nature kind of takes it back like this. Beautiful pine trees and eucalyptus trees. It's okay, puppy. This puppy, I'm walking along the fence and he's rocking, you know, trying to walk right beside me.
You got a friend now, David.
Yeah.
You got a friend now.
Okay, puppy. All right. We surprise each other, but that's cool. At least he knows not to walk in the middle of the road.
No, he knows how to stay in the shade. We're the stupid ones. We're the stupid ones, right?
Well, the dog is still following us. Pretty cool. Continuing on the Camino, day 12, and the dog is still with us. Our buddy's still with us. He's traveling the Camino with us, I guess. See how far he goes with us. But he does turn back to look for us. Alright, here we are. Several minutes later. Our puppy is still with us. And now we're about to go up in there where it's nice and shaded. Hopefully it's not muddy because I see water. But this is paved ground, so it shouldn't. Buen camino. Okay, so this is all Just water. There's a dog up there. And the water is coming from over there. Just dripping down. And flowing down here. But it's not muddy. That's a good thing. Feels good in here. Feeling the breeze. Feels good on a hot day. And then having the water flowing makes it kind of peaceful. There's the water. Probably coming from the irrigation. All right, moving on with our puppy. This terrain is different from any other terrain I've experienced on the Camino. Usually it's like that with dirt, but these are all rocks, big rocks that were laid out. So to make this road a little challenging because your feet are going twisting, turning in different directions, but at least there's no mud. And there are some flat spots over there. All right, looks like this is a wildlife sanctuary, so pretty nice. But we are still climbing. Buen camino. Now there's our puppy. I think he's leading our way, and he found something. Oh, yeah, he found something. Let's see if he brings it back.
The highway is right over to our right there.
So a lot of it is like this, a lot of climbing, but I think we've pretty much reached the peak of the plateau of where we're supposed to be climbing. That's not bad. Just one foot in front of the other. I'm just taking my time, but slow and steady wins the race. And this is not a race. All right. And here's our puppy. He's gone so far ahead, we kind of took a break, but he came back to check on us. Very nice puppy. Good boy. Good boy. I called him and he came. Well, our puppy didn't walk through these two puddles. Instead, he led us around it and we came out right over here. So, this puppy is a keeper. And look, same thing over there. He didn't lead us through here. He's going around. All right, good boy. So our newfound friend, our little puppy, still with us, led us into the jungle, out of the jungle. Now he's here along the streets, and I wonder if he's gonna follow us all the way to Porto. And by follow, I don't mean, you know, he's following us. We're actually kind of following him, but he stops once in a while to look for us, so that's kind of cool. And then when we were at the Y back there, I actually called him, and because we changed direction, as he came right to us and then jumped out in front and led us away from the muddy water. So should we give him a name? Maybe not. I don't want to get attached because I miss my dog Hans.
We just call him Trek.
What should we name him? Trek?
Yeah, he's a trekker.
That's a good name for, yeah. Okay.
No, he's a rapper. Dr. Trek.
Dr. Trek?
Dr. Trek.
There goes Trek. All right. There he goes. Look at him. See, there's other people walking, but he's not going to bother them. He's going to kind of stick with us. He's been sticking with us for a little while. All right. onward to Porto. Hopefully with Dr. Trek. Then I can buy him a burger. All right. Catch you later.
Yep, that's where. That's. Wait a minute. Let me update. This is not updated.
All right. We're going to do our oodle loop.
There.
What?
Up there, straight up.
Wow. It's amazing. Here's a road that we're gonna follow,
Where's
but
the road go? Oh, you know what? Hang on a minute. I'm taking the road.
hi Trek.
Here, look. The road goes here, and there's another one right there. So I don't know if this is climbing as well, but at least we're prepared here. And there's a little trail that it goes right here, right back up to this.
Well, yeah, this one is has a blue arrow for Fatima and the yellow arrow. That's amazing. This Trek just, instead of going down this easy road, he went up here, and this is the El Camino. So he probably does walk the El Camino.
That's a pretty steep climb right there. I mean, I
But
don't know how much further it's gonna climb,
we have alternatives though.
and I don't know how far that's gonna go down to climb back up. So I don't know what this is gonna do.
All right. Well, there's no mud, right? Let's follow the Camino. Does it look like a straight line?
It's just a curve.
Okay.
This goes out, meets it. These two meet. I can't.
Well, this is nice. You don't see too many cars like this around. Nice interior, nice roll bar. Wow, nice wheels. And this is Portugal. Very nice. Oh, and it's got the big 1300 motor in it. Very nice. So we're back on the highway. And our puppy is still with us. Hopefully he'll be safe. He's been pretty smart so far. And we're off to Porto. All right. Buen camino.
That's your dog.
Yeah.
He can't come in the restaurant. He's not our dog.
Right.
We don't know where he came from.
Okay, Dr. Trek.
I thought you was a gym. I'm looking down there for a gym.
Yeah, it must be a gym down there, but that's a cool sign. All right.
Academia de Combate.
Love it.
Yeah.
It says Porto, 7, maybe 7 kilometers? Okay, so this dog followed us all the way to this cafe. Unfortunately, the cafe owner is not angry at us.
Take a picture. Finally, let me touch him.
So this is
This is Trek.
Dr. Trek. At least the cafe owner provided some water. And he's a smart puppy. He knows how to look for traffic. He looks both ways before he crosses a street. Pretty amazing. All right, good boy, good boy. So Brett and I are having our little snack. We have our dogs out, and we have Dr. what? Dr. Trek.
Yeah.
Dr. Trek is sitting down under the table. We have our shoes out. He's resting too. He's been with us for a little while. See how far he goes. Okay, so we're here in Porto. Look how busy it is. We're at this train station here. And so Santo Ovidio. Anyway, we're basically here. We're basically here in the city. So right behind me is a traffic circle. That's the entrance into Porto. And you look around me, a lot of people out here. A lot of traffic going on over there. But now that we're in Porto, we need to find a place to stay tonight. Some place that is, well, you know, we're gonna be staying here for 2 nights, so someplace that's nice so we can actually sleep in tomorrow, get something to eat someplace close by. I also need to buy a pair of shoes. My Hokas are done. I've lost all the traction to it, so time for new shoes. All right, we'll keep you posted.